But particularly this one here, McClean hits out at BBC. So this is the match of the day from last night, where they choose to show McClean's yellow card for a pretty heavy challenge on Tom Ince of Huddersfield. And James McClean takes to social media to say that, actually, lads, you could have pointed out the fact that I was getting pelted with all sorts coming from the stands due to the fact that James McClean chooses not to wear the poppy, which is his own very well communicated decision and rationale behind it. You can see the tweet there from James McClean. Convenient how the match of the day cameras pick up my tackle but failed to pick up bottles, coins and lighters being thrown in the same incident. He was also on Instagram as well with some of the same type of commentary from James McClean. But what amazes me on about this story is that year after year, and James McClean only a couple of months ago gave a pretty good interview to Juliet Farrington of the BBC, which I'm assuming is still available on their on the playback on the website. But he very clearly casts light on the rationale behind his decision to do this. He's written also very well about this over the last couple of years. James McClean is never going to, as long as he continues to play in the Premier League, he's never going to wear the poppy for very well stated and understandable reasons. It just fascinates me that year on year on year, this story carries legs every single year, and there's no signs of abating whatsoever.
Well, I'm not sure is there a hype around it this year as there was in previous years. I think it has died down to a certain extent, and
there were the fans booing him every time he got his foot on the ball yesterday, throwing stuff at him from the stands.
Maybe we've become desensitised to the reaction to it when we hear the boos regarding James McClean. We're like, oh, that's just the way it always has been and the way it always will be, and we just kind of we stopped caring about it as much as before. Obviously the fans haven't stopped caring about it, but I'm not surprised one bit that the fans haven't watched Match of the Day in his interview with Juliet Farrington and are like, oh yeah, I understand James McClean's point of view. I'm going to stop booing him, and I'm going to change my stance on the poppy, because as strong as James McClean feels against the poppy, there are even countless more, a number more of football fans who feel strongly for
it. They're going to. So I understand your point, right? But at the same time, to feel so strongly as to throw a coin at somebody.
Yeah,
I mean look, I don't know. I think it's
I shouldn't be as blasé about it as I am, but that is the way some football fans are. That is the way the sport works. It is inevitable that this stuff happens, and it is wrong that I'm saying that we should kind of gloss over it. That's not what I'm actually trying to say, really. I'm just saying that we've kind of become a little bit desensitised to the anger that's been shown towards James McClean. Let
us know your thoughts on it on this Monday morning. Where do you stand on the poppy and on James McClean not wearing the poppy? #OTBAM, or leave a comment here in our Facebook page.